Believe me, it's not about the thing you want to have. It's not about the person you want to be with. It's about the experience you have when you are with that person, when you have that thing. Because it's all about making experiences, how you feel while you are making these experiences. That's why you are here. And that's why you have to make it all about you. And then, in being that person you always wanted to be, everything else happens naturally, reveals itself naturally. You will be with that person. You will have this thing. How you are feeling when you're walking down the street. Are you the main character or are you the supporting role? That's what determines what you will experience in your life. And when you look at your life now and you think about what I have just stated, you will exactly know if you are the main character or if you are the supporting role. As I started out with manifesting, I was definitely not being the main character. I was seeing myself as a victim of my circumstances, and I was trying to get things, people, success. I saw manifestation as something that I can use to fix my life, to fix what I have created before. But when time, quote unquote, went by, I had to realize that manifesting is not a tool to fix something. We manifest the whole time, 24/7. It's not about doing a technique or saying affirmations. It's about who we are. If we are the main character or if we are the supporting role. Yes, if you imagine your life being a movie, every role, every part is important to create this movie. But who is the one creating the movie? It's you. So you cannot be the supporting role. You have to be the main character. You have to be the center. You have to be the one who sees, who observes it all. And when you are walking down the street and you are just observing what's going on around you, are you the main character or are you the supporting role? Are you the one who is buying into every circumstance, every scary thing that pops up? Or are you the one who is knowing that everything what shows up was created by you? I know this sounds this sounds impossible to be the one who create every circumstance, every person and the behavior you see when they are showing up. But when you know who you really are, then it's not a question at all. Then it's just about remembering again and again and again that you are the consciousness, the awareness that creates with the focus. What you are focusing on is what you are seeing, what shows up for you. Because when you are already in that knowing that you are the source of everything, then you know it's not about making something happen. It's about selecting which experience you want to have. And I, for myself, I decided once and for all that I am the one who is the main character, who is determining what's going on. And yes, it sounds crazy because from a human linear perspective, we think, no, life is just happening to us and we don't have influence. Our fate is solid. is fixed, and we can do some things here and there, but in general everything is like it is. No, I'm here to tell you that nothing is fixed. Everything is malleable. You are more than 99% energy and malleable, and everything what you are seeing is a projection of your consciousness. Everything what you think you are, how you see yourself, is an instant mirror. It's the reality you are by yourself. You are seeing. Imagine yourself being being a mirror, walking down the street, reflecting who you are being right now, being the source of everything, being the one and only power in your reality. And you probably know this example of Marilyn Monroe, when she was walking down the street with a friend of hers, and she said to him, "You want to see how I turn into her?" And of course he said yes. Suddenly everyone turned their head around, complimenting her, was just in awe, just amazed by her, and recognizing her as the actress, as the character she had chosen to be, because we know that actually her name was not Marilyn Monroe, it was Norma Jean, but she was playing the character of Marilyn Monroe so well that she's actually only known, or more known for being Marilyn Monroe than for Norma Jean. And this shows that in the end it's not about the character. If you say I'm Norma Jean or Marilyn Monroe, it doesn't matter. It matters what's behind all of it. What's deciding? Am I Eva, or am I this irresistible being? That is the power that resides in every one of us. This God-given power that we are. It's not just in us, it is us. That's why it's so important to know who you are, that you are everything, and that how you see yourself, how you define yourself is the thing, is the circumstance, is the experience you will have. And that's why it's not important at all what you are doing while being that character or chosen identity just for fun. It's your knowing that gets reflected out. It's the calmness, the peace, the joy that gets reflected out when you know who you are. And Marilyn Monroe did know this, and she was switching into that, I guess, when she said to her friend, "You want to see how I did that?" She was going into that knowing, I'm the one and only, I'm the main character, and she was walking down the street like that. It's not that she was hypnotizing the people. Something in her switched or remembered who she is. And from that perspective, because it's all about the perspective you have, how you see yourself is a perspective. I'm the perfection, I'm the source of everything. And if you have this perspective, you can see the people behaving perfectly towards you. Of course, she also saw her friend being amazed, because that's the only behavior that fits to what she was stating. If I can give you inspiration, this would be: remember as often as you can who you are as the source of everything. Because with this remembrance, you make this knowing who you are more aware and aware and aware, and It's like your second skin. I know this is just a human perspective saying, but it becomes natural again, because that's what's going on here. You are already it the whole time. Also, when I'm talking to you now, you are already it, but the chosen identity is being the victim, being the supporting role, not being fully in your power or not seeing your power. That was clouding your sight the whole time. So you couldn't see yourself as being the chosen one, being already it and the main character, the one who determines all. The more and more you make this as a practice, like if you wake up in the morning and you are maybe confused and clouded and you have forgotten who you are, that's what I'm doing every morning. I remember that I'm the source of everything, and during the day, when, like I'm always saying, like when the waiter comes and says, do you want to be like this or that, and it's not me being the source, me being the main character, I say, no, thank you, I've already decided, no, thank you. You will have your own practice. I'm not here to say you have to do this or that in this or that way, because, as I said, is how you see yourself. So I can never know what's going on your side, but I can be the inspiration to give you the like the permission slip to recognize how the world will appear differently to you, because you are someone different. You are again the one who is determining everything. Make it all about you. And I will tell you a little story about myself, a big win, so to say. Maybe it can be inspiring for you if you have something in your mind you want to experience and you're able to be lighthearted about that, because, as I said, it's not about getting something, it's about knowing you are already having it, and a bit like as the main character acting that out. So I stated something a few weeks ago about myself out of fun, a certain role I wanted to play, and that's how it works. You as awareness, you always know what you have stated, you always know who you want to be. Deep down in your soul, you know which experiences you want to make. And so more and more I became aware of things related to what I've stated. And then one evening I got inspired to apply for something. I got inspired to apply for a TV show. And I was thinking, actually, it's very crazy to do that, but why not? Just do it out of fun and don't second guess. That's the other thing I want to tell you. If you get inspired to do something, if you feel your desire, don't second guess. This is source, the source you are, wanting to express itself through you. And if you start to second guess and find reason and conditions why you maybe shouldn't do it, then you suppress it, you withhold it, what's already going on, what's already on the way, so to say. So, and I applied, and then actually I forgot about it, and I always wanted to make a call because I didn't get the confirmation that my application was approved. And then one evening I suddenly saw the email with the confirmation that I got approved for that show and I got invited for the casting. The whole evening I was laughing about myself, and I was even thinking, should I do this or should I not? I don't know. But it was not like I was second guessing about my age, because I'm 50 and I should be like, I even don't know how to say like normal, behave like a normal 50 years old woman. What is that? I don't know. I just do what I always do. I pick the adventures when they are showing up, and yeah, sometimes I might doubt if I have the courage to do, but finally I'm able to jump. So yes, I went there and I made my experience, and I'm still a bit shocked to have met one of the world's, or two of the world's most famous persons. But yes, I also had to remember that even if they are famous, I'm still the main character in my movie, because I'm still the one who is projecting it out. So I also projected out these people to have my experience, to have fun with it, to experience myself as what I have stated. And sorry, I cannot tell you which show it is because the contract doesn't allow it. But if it's time when it gets on TV, then I will tell you. Probably. No, I will tell you. So yeah, you see, I was just stating who I am. I was not doing affirmations. I was not practicing certain meditations or whatever. So when I was walking down the street, I was walking down the character I had chosen to be, and knowing that I'm the source of it. And that's the key. It's not that you state something and you identify as a certain person, character, identity, and then you feel separate from it. No, you have fun with it because you know you have selected from the limitless versions you can be. And that was what I was acting out, quote unquote. I had fun with it. Everywhere I went, I was it. And still, I was the source behind all of it. So whatever you want to be, you can have a light heart about it, and you can act it out wherever you are, and you can say, yes, I'm it. Yes, I'm that. Yes, that's what I've chosen to be. And go on with your life. Have fun with other things. Don't make it the only focus. Just keep that in mind. Yes, that's what I have chosen because I like this experience, and I like this experience what I'm having now, even if I'm not yet approved for that, or if I'm not with that person, or if I'm not yet having that thing, but enjoying what you experience while you are playing that role. That's what it's all about. And yes, of course, if you have the thing, or if you got approved for whatever it is, it will also be exciting, and it will be relieving, and whatever it is you are looking for. But it's never about trying to make it happen and trying to figure out how to get there and then being it, because then you make this separation between you and the thing, because it's always coming out of you, out of your consciousness. So what I hope you got from that video is make the world your catwalk, because you are always the main character. You are always the most famous person in the room. In general, I found that t-shirt, and it's really cool. And I even got inspired to design my own collection. So another thing popped up and I don't second guess it. I like what you're saying here, that we all know and what we all use in affirmations, but that's the same thing. I identify with what's printed on here, but I don't have to wear it to know or to be it. I'm always it. Nevertheless, let me know if you have some inspirations for my first t-shirt collection. If you have some quotes you want to see you would wear, I will soon start to design them and then to sell it also here if you want. Of course you want. So yeah, that was it for the day. And if you like to have guidance in your remembrance and being source, being the main character, reach out to me. Everything you need you will find in the description box. And for now, you're it and you already have it. Bye.